Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my second lesson of D4, chapter number 3, exercise 3B. That is about the addition law of probability and mutually exclusive events. Students, what are the mutually exclusive events or disjoint events and how to find the probability of mutually exclusive events? These are the questions which have to be really clear to you. If you're not clear about these questions, or if you have missed the previous lesson, or you're catching us late, you have to watch the previous lesson, for which I will be giving the link of the lesson in the description box, because lessons of mathematics requires continuous practice and integration of the lesson with the new lesson. If the previous lesson is weak, the new lesson will also be weak. So please watch and understand those all terms so that new lesson will become easy for you. Let's move to today's class. And it's really important, students, to read, understand, and underline important terms of the question. Let's read the question together. Question 2 says, a bag contains 7 red, 5 green, and 3 blue marbles. A marble is selected at random from the bag and find the probability that the selected marble is a red marble, a green marble, either a red or a green marble, neither a red nor a green marble. So let's move to the solution of the question. And as the question says that we have a bag which is containing 7 red. Okay, suppose this is a bag and it is containing 7 red, 5 green, and 3 blue marbles, or the counters, and we have to find the probability of picking up of the green marble from this bag. First of all, we know that in order to write the probability, the formula for the probability is favorable chances upon total chances. So we have to find that how many total chances are there, and then we'll be finding the favorable chances for each color. So let's begin the solution. That in the bag, the red marbles are red marbles are 7, and green marbles are 5, and blue marbles are 3, and total marbles, because favorable chances upon total chances, total marbles 7 and 3 10, and 5 15. Okay, 15 marbles, total marbles with us. So there are 15 total marbles in the bag. Okay, now what we have to do is that first part is the probability of picking up of the red marble out of these 15 marbles, probability of red marbles. Okay, now see that how many total red marbles are there. Total 7 red marbles. Okay, and the total of this bag is 15. There is no restriction which red marble we have to pick. We can pick up any red marble out of these 7 marbles. So as I can randomly pick up any one marble from this bag, so the choices will be 7 by 15. So I hope this part is clear. And then the green marble, the second part is probability of green marble. Okay, now see that how many green marbles are there in this bag. There are 5 green marbles, and I can pick up any green marble at random from these 5 marbles. Okay, so what I can do is that I have to pick up any one from these 5 green marbles. So 5 by 15, or I have to give this answer in the simplified form, 5 ones are and 5 threes are, which is equal to 1 by 3. And coming to either red or green, either red or green, third situation is probability of either red or green. And recall my previous lesson that what is the meaning of the term or. Or means to add, or means to add, okay, red or green. Okay, now see that we have the probability of picking up of the red marble with us, which is equal to 7 by 15, 7 by 15, and we have the probability of green marble as well. For the calculation purpose, I'm using it as 5 by 15. Okay, and then as the denominators are same, you should have the good command on the techniques of LCM. Now 7 plus 5, which is equal to 12 by 15, and now what I can do is 12 by 15, and now what I can do is I can read the table. 3 4s are and 3 5s are, which is equal to 4 by 5. And let me circle the answer so that my students can see the answer clearly. Okay, this is the answer, this is answer. And now moving to the last part, which is neither red nor green marble. Neither red, probability of neither red nor green marble. So what is the use of blue marbles here? Neither red nor green means the blue marbles. He is indirectly asking for the blue marbles in this part. So we can see that either red or green and neither red or nor green marbles, they are complementary events. So what we can do, they are mutually disjoint, they cannot occur at the same time. We can get their answer by subtracting 1 minus probability of either red or green, 4 by 5, and this can give me 5 into 5 minus 4, which is equal to 1 by 5. I hope you are clear about this situation. Here the answer is 1 by 5, which is the probability of picking up of blue marbles, because if we look at the back, there are 3 blue marbles. So the probability for blue marbles will be 3 by 15, which will be simplified to 1 by 5. So in this way, he is indirectly asking for the blue marbles. I hope you are clear about this question, and let's move to the next part, and let me read the question from the book. Question 3 says, the letters of the word mutually and exclusive are written on individual cards, and the cards are put in the box. A card is picked up at random. What is the probability of picking up letter U, letter E, letter U or E, then a consonant, letter U or a consonant, letter U or E or F? Okay, let's try to understand the question. That questions that all the letters of the word mutually exclusive are written on separate cards, and the cards are put in the box. And after shuffling all the cards, after mixing thoroughly all the cards, we have to find out the probability of picking up of these different letters. So let's move to the solution of the question. And there are 2 or 3 terms that we have to keep in our mind. That probability means the favorable chances upon total chances. So we have to first find the total chances. Okay, A part. And total cards 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 from the mutually, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So total cards are 17. Total cards are 17. Total cards are 17. Now what we have to do is that we have to find the probability of picking up of letter U, probability of U, favorable chances, Students, always support your working with the formula so that examiner can understand your message easily. Upon total chances. Now, we have to pick up the favorable chances for U, that how many times we are getting letter U in all the cards. 1, 2, and then 3. So 3 and 3 by 17. 3 by 17 is the probability for picking up of letter U from these 17 cards. And then the second is B part is that we have to pick up letter E. Yes, letter E. Okay, probability of E. Now see how many times we are picking up of choices for E. How many times we are getting letter E here. Okay, mutually we do not have any E. Okay, and then 1, and then exclusive is 2, ending at E again, 2. So probability of E will be equal to 2 by 17. I hope this is clear to my students. And then third part is that we have to find letter U or E. Letter U or E, this is the third part. And we have to find the probability of U or E. Probability U or E. Now see, we have the answer for picking up, or the choices, or the probability for letter U and letter E as well. So what we have to do is, this will be equal to probability of U plus probability of E. And now what we can do is that 3 by 7, 3 by 17 plus 2 by 17. Okay, and now I have to take the LCM here. 17, 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5 by 17. So probability of U or E equals to 5 by 17. 17, let me write 17 properly. 17. Okay, the next part says that a consonant, this is the fourth part, and here in the fourth part he is asking for the consonant. So probability of consonant, we know that from the English letters A, E, I, O and U are the vowels, and rest all are the consonants. Now we have to see that out of these 17 letters, how many times we are getting consonants, or how many times we are getting vowels. Okay, M is consonant, T, and then L consonant, and Y consonant, and then X, C consonant, L consonant, S, I, A, E, I. So I'm not going to take I, and this V is consonant. Now total chances for the consonants are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so students, please see, for better understanding of the working, it's better to write with the pencil the small letters of the desired situation. So there are 10 situations, 10 by 17 for the consonant, 10 by 17 for the consonant. And the next part is the fifth part, and that says that a letter U or a consonant. Fifth part is letter U or consonant A-N-T, okay, consonant. Now look, we have the answer of the choices for the picking up of letter U in the previous part, and choices and the probability for the consonant is also with us. So if you have the answers in the previous part, you have to use those answers in the next working. So probability of U is 3 by 17, and plus U is 3 by 17 and the consonant is 10 by 17. Now take the LCM carefully. That 17 is the common denominator, same denominator. So 3 plus 10, which is equal to 13 by 17. Very easy and interesting questions. You should have the good command or the formulas, tables, and the techniques of LCM, and the question will become really easy for you. And the last part, the sixth part, is letter U or E or L. Letter U or E or L. Okay, this is the sixth part. Probability of U or E or L. Now listen and understand that if we look at this portion, probability of U or E, we already have the answer of that, and we need to know about the answer of probability of L. So what we can do is, either I can write down the probability of U or probability of E or probability of L again in this part, or what I can do is that I can bring the answer of probability of U or E from the previous part. So probability of U or E and plus probability of L. So probability of U or E is 5 by 17, and the probability of L, now I have to check that how many times, that what are the choices for L. L, one choice, this is the second choice, and then third. There are 3 chances out of 17 chances, 3 by 17. Okay, now take the LCM. That 17 is the LCM, and 5 plus 3, which is equal to 8 by 17. 8 by 17. I hope really easy questions and lesson. Please watch this lesson and try to understand this lesson. This lesson is equally important for D4 students and the students who are going to appear in their O-level examinations. Please watch my lessons, like, share, and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.